Good morning everyone. Welcome to Narayana online video classes. And today in a sixth class in exponents and powers topic, and we are discussing about the laws of exponents. In that, first of all, product rule. What is that? Let us suppose that first of all, a comma b, those are rational numbers, and m comma n are integers. Then product rule explains that a to the power of m into b to the power of n is equal to a to the power of a to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. And the quotient rule explains that a to the power of m divided by a to the power of m is equal to, see, if the exponent in the numerator may be greater than n, may be less than n, and may be equal to n. If the exponent in the numerator is more, we are taking that a to the power of m minus n. If denominator exponent is more, then numerator bring to denominator 1 divided by a to the power of n minus m we get. If both the exponents are equal, numerator and denominator both must be equal, we get 1. Okay, and next, power of a product. This is the product. For that power I am taking. AB whole to the power of m, we can write it as a power m into b to the power of n. And next, power of quotient. That one, a by b whole to the power of m is equal to a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m. Okay, moreover, power of an exponent form. Power of a power. A to the power of n, already this is exponential form, that means power. Further, again I am taking a power, let it be n. A power m whole power n is nothing but a to the power of m. And a power with exponent 0. Power with exponent 0. Suppose a to the power of 0 I am taking. If exponent is 0, then the value we should get 1. Here, one condition, base of the exponent form should not be equal 0. Okay, if a is not equal to 0. If a is not equal to 0, then only a to the power of 0 value is equal to what? 1. These are usually we are using. Along with that, somewhere also we shall remember as formula. A to the power of minus n we have. Then we can read it as 1 by a to the power of n. A to the 1 by a to the power of n. Also we can write it as a to the power of minus n. Both are same. And next, a by b whole to the power of minus n we have. Whenever we want to remove the negative sign in the exponent, then base it get a reciprocal inverse. That means b by a whole to the power of n we get. Okay, these are the laws we are using in simplifying the problems. Let us take one problem. See first one. If suppose 125 to the power of 2x plus 1 is equal to 5 to the power of x minus 3. Okay, then x is equal to 1. Then the value of x we want to find. Here given that 125 to the power of 2x plus 1 is equal to 5 to the power of x minus 3. 125 I can write 5 cube whole to the power of 2x plus 1 is equal to 5 to the power of x minus 3. This is power to the power of power. That means we have to use a to the power of m whole to the power of n, nothing but a to the power of mn. This is the formula. By using that 5 to the power of, for the same base, if more than one exponents are there, we shall multiply them. 3 into 2x plus 1. That is equal to 5 to the power of x minus 3. Okay. Now here observe, bases are equal. That means a to the power of m and a to the power of n. If both are equal, bases already here in these exponents. As the bases are equal, exponents are equal. M is equal to n. With this rule, we are equating the exponents. 3 into 2x plus 1 is equal to x minus 3. As the bases are equal, exponents are equal. Okay, now let us simplify. 6x plus 3 is equal to x minus 3. 6x minus x is equal to minus 3 minus 3. And 5x is equal to minus 6. From that x is equal to what is that? Minus 6 by 5. Now this is the value of x, minus 6 by 5 we getting. Next go to other problem. If suppose p by q whole to the power of x and q by p whole to the power of x is equal to 1 given, then the value of x is 1. Take the problem, what is that? P by q whole to the power of x into q by p whole to the power of minus x is equal to 1 given. Here first of all see p by q whole to the power of x, okay. Now q by p whole to the power of minus x. Let us suppose we want to remove that negative sign in the exponent. And we have formula, what is that? A by b whole to the power of minus n we have. Suppose minus n, we are writing that n, that means minus we want to remove. In such case, the base becomes its reciprocal inverse. That means a by b becomes what? B by a. Now that formula we are using here. P by q whole to the power of x into, now this one what happens? Whole to the power of minus x writing as x, then q by p becomes p by q. That is equal to what is that? 1. Okay. Now bases are equal. For the same base, if we have exponents, that means suppose two exponential forms we have. A power m into a power m. If bases are same, then write one base and add the exponent. That means m plus n. Now this is called what? Product. Okay. Now p by q whole to the power of, what are the exponents? X and x. Add both of them. X plus x. That is equal to what is that? 1. Left hand side what happens? P by q whole to the power of 2x is equal to 1 is nothing but, okay, 1 we can write it as anything to the power of 0, but here a is not equal to 0. That means the base is not equal to 0. That's why 1 we can write p by q whole to the power of 0. Here we have to understand that p by q value is not 0. Okay. If p by q value is 0, then q by p is not defined. That's why p by q not 0. Here what again? Bases are equal. That's why exponents are equal. Now 2x is equal 0. From that x is equal to 0 by 2. From that the value of x what is that? 0 getting. Next. See third one. If suppose 2x minus 3 whole to the power of 0 is equal to 1, then x is equal to what? We are giving the options 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here the options are minus 2, 2 by 3, 0 and 3 by 2. Okay, let us see here. Here given that 2x minus 3 whole to the power of 0 is equal to 1 given. This one happens when a to the power of 0 is equal to 1 he said. If a to the power of 0 is equal to 1 nothing but, that one happens if and only if a should not be equal to 0. Very important property, that one. That is nothing but here base should not be equal to 0. That's why 2x minus 3 should not be equal to 0. That means 2x should not equal to, even though not equal to sign, we can simplify as usual when there is equal. 0 plus 3, nothing but 3. X should not be equal to 3 by 2. That means other than 3 by 2, x can be any rational number as well as any real number. Other than 3 by 2, if we take any value for x, then this condition will satisfy. X is not equal to 3 by 2. Now here he wants the value of x is what? That means what are the possibility? Minus 2 can be, 2 by 3 can be, 0 can be, but not equal to 3 by 2. That's why here actually in the given options we have 3 choices. 1, 2, 3 options are correct. Okay, thank you.